Let's get back to our border, shall we? I told you what the Univision story said in English. Obama's poised. He's just trying to decide whether to do it before the election cycle or after. He's got Democrats in red states begging him not to act. That fraud Pryor in Arkansas, that fraud Landrieu in, where the hell is she? Louisiana? Fraud's all over the place. And here's my concern, ladies and gentlemen. My concern is we sit around, wait for this president to do more destruction to the country. It's Friday. We'll take the day off. No, I won't. Not going to waste your time. You're listening to this program. I want you to know something else. Over at Breitbart, Daniel Horowitz, he points this out. According to the Heritage Foundation, between 2001 and October 12, there have been 53 attempted terror attacks since 2001. 53. Almost every one of them was plotted by a radical Muslim who came here legally through our front door from a region of the world that clearly represents a security threat. Now, should we candy coat this? Should I put it off till Monday, or should we talk about this? I think we need to talk about it and spread the word. He points out last week, ABC News published a bombshell expose on the failure of our government to improve interior immigration enforcement and visa tracking even after the 9/11 terror attacks. Remember? All the yabba-dabba-doos who attacked us overstayed their visas. And they found that over the past year, 58,000 foreign nationals have overstayed their student visas, of which 6,000 represent a, quote, heightened concern, unquote. Oh, I know figures are tough on radio. Let's try this again. They found over the past year, 58,000 foreign nationals have overstayed their student visas, of which 6,000 represent a heightened concern. So Obama looks at this, and you know what he says? We should give out 800,000 additional visas every year. And he's cheered by the U.S. Chamber of Crony Capitalism, that big slob at the AFL-CIO, Trumka, the vast majority of elected Republicans. Yes, more visas. We want work. The next time you see somebody on TV say that, somebody in radio say that, some politicians say that, ask them, where are those 58,000 foreign nationals who've overstayed their student visas, 6,000 of whom are a heightened concern? Now, you must be xenophobic. And you must be insane. It's worse. In 2002, inspired by recommendations from the 9/11 Commission, Department of Homeland Security, DHS, implemented the National Security Exit Entry Registration System. It's a program which required visa recipients from countries that represent a security risk to register with a local ICE office. No way! Yes, it's true, we did. Now, they had to account for exactly what they're doing in the country and could only leave the country through designated ports of entry. So, if an Egyptian national came here on a student visa but dropped out of school in order to make bombs, DHS would have additional means of finding out about it. So guess what happened in 2011? Barack Obama's administration, the DHS, abolished the program. A move, not surprisingly, was praised by the Hamas front group, the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CARE. You believe that? Should I save this for Monday, or are we okay? As Horowitz points out, Daniel Horowitz at Breitbart, not only do we let security risks into the country, it's clear this administration has no interest in tracking them. And with the huge increase in student exchange visitors from countries like Saudi Arabia, topping 96,000 in 2012, it's not a very comforting thought knowing that we have no way of tracking many of them. None. According to data compiled by the Brookings Institute, which is a liberal think tank, Saudi Arabian nationals received more student visas between 2008 and 2012 than all but 3 other countries. So if only a tiny percentage of those receiving visas have jihadist proclivities, it's an awful lot of ticking time bombs, isn't it? We are unilaterally withdrawing from our own security within our own country. If I hadn't told you what Obama did in 2011, would you know? Are the Republicans jumping up and down on this? No. Is anyone saying anything about this? No. Nothing. Nothing. Open borders. We're not tracking people coming here with visas from countries that are spreading terrorism. We can't keep track of most of them. We have 58,000 foreign nationals who've overstayed their student visa, 6,000 of whom represent a heightened concern, quote unquote. The other day I told you our federal government released 169 individuals, aliens, convicted of crimes related to homicide, if not flat-out homicide. I think we have a little problem here, don't you, folks? I think it's a huge problem, actually. And the breaking story this evening is that Obama has already received his recommendations from Holder and Johnson, that's Justice and DHS, on how to violate the Constitution, on how to use his pen and his phone to confer legal status on illegal aliens, and a complete breakdown of law and order in this country.